What's up, y'all? Rob Anderson, Clean Power Wash, Delmarva Christmas Lights, and WeLightStuffUp.com. So here with just another company cam promo shout out, guys. You've watched the videos. You know how much I love using it. It's invaluable. We're using a lot with Christmas lights right now. Been able to do mock-ups pretty quickly in it for a client, but then also what we're doing is, we just use the lines to show where everything's going for the customer to see it, but then we do a version of it that's got, basically the white line is our arrow, showing where we're doing our X wires and power is coming from and all that, and then have different colors for each strand and how that ends up going. Hopefully what we do is the actual, is the design for the technicians before they go to do the install is what they'll end up doing. Sometimes there just may be a tweak or whatever, but it's easy to go in and then you can actually edit the pictures, be able to change where the lines are going and whatnot. The other thing that we've been using companycam for is documenting problems. Unfortunately, yesterday we had a massive rainstorm, just the sky just opened up on us. Of course, I'm on my way back to the shop and I get a phone call. They're like, call the landlord, rental company or whatever, and they're gonna want to come out now. And basically insulation is soaked, we got ceiling tiles falling down, just a bunch of things. The roof's been in a bad situation for a minute, and of course the spots that it's having an issue on is right above our office with the brand new replaced carpet. So everybody's taking pictures. We created a profile thing called roof leak. Now we've got all those pictures in there, so we sent them to 2 different roofing contractors that have come out to look at it, send it to the property manager, send it to our landlord, so now they'll be all able to be on the same page, see all those pictures, and obviously in a situation where you've got a water damage situation like that, you want to get those pictures when it's happening, because them coming out today, well, the carpet's still wet, but it's not as soaked as it was yesterday, so you can't really see right where it's all wet. So getting those pictures, videos, being able to get those uploaded right to it. Our office person, she was taking some pictures and videos on her phone, so we get it all uploaded to it and all. Had another issue. My parents' water bladder, I guess they got 2 of them underneath their house. One of them just busted, and we had to actually take our 2-inch transfer pump, which you've seen in some other videos there, and use that to pump all the water out of there. They had over a foot of water in their crawl space. So we're taking pictures of how deep the water is, putting the hand into the water, seeing that it's going up all the way past my wrist, all there, and what this guy's doing up here. But taking all that and then being able to share it so that if they've got to make an insurance claim, they've got all those pictures. It can save you so much back and forth by having that documentation. So beyond just the actual use for pressure washing or for Christmas lights, we use it for those other things outside of there. And guys, I'll also tell you this too. People a lot of times, I had somebody that I met at the huge convention that was talking about using companycam, and they were just using the free version, and all the pictures were going into the one thing, and so essentially they were just using it as free cloud storage. Well, you can use that with Google Drive. You can do that with Google Photos. You just set it to not super high quality, so you're going to lose some of the feature there. But if you've got multiple crews, the way that we do it is all of our leads have their own profiles. We compensate them as part of their job duties to make sure they're taking the before and after photos, that they're documenting situations when they see damage and everything. And then all of our helpers and trainees and seasonal people, they share one profile. Because if you're paying per user, it does get to a point where, if you've got 8 trucks and you got 2 men on each truck, you don't want to be paying for 16 licenses. companycam does, and I'd love it too if you sign up that way, but to be efficient on it, all your staff needs to be able to access and see what's going on in there. And depending on your setup, it may just be each truck has their own profile, and then your sales team should have a profile for each person there. It just makes it quick. Like we were talking about it. Some people will say, well, we've got all the information on who was on that job site. That's in our CRM already. Well, I don't have to do that. I can literally just go in there and, oh, well, who did this job? Let me just look at the pictures real quick. Okay, it shows Rob took these pictures and Jeff was on this job site. He's the tech who did it. And then we have pictures from 2 years ago, taken by, this other person. If it just says tech, we don't know who took that. Then you got to go back and look at your CRM, and then you got to see, okay, well, so who did the initial visit, who did this and this and this. We can know right away in one spot. So we're trying to work with some more integrations to get companycam to be able to be more seamless when we're going back and forth between the different profiles and things. But ultimately, guys, if you're looking at it, you got questions, reach out to me. Use my login, or not my login, but my link. It's companycam.com/Rob. Also, guys, comment on here if you've got any other videos or things that you got questions about. Let me know. We are crazy busy right now. We're understaffed, which I think is kind of a universal thing going on right now. But I do try and still make videos when I can. It just hasn't all been getting uploaded as quite frankly, as often and as well as it needs to be, or should be, ideally. So anyways, wash on, light on, have a great day, take your pictures, protect yourself. See ya.